Hi friends, all for art and art for all. Okay, so I'm going to work on a guided drawing of a wolf. So I'm going to start with my wolf head, and this is the area my wolf is going to occupy a square. So there's the square where I'm going to draw my wolf, and the head is up here in the corner. We don't want to make the head too big or the body won't fit. So here's my head, and the farthest forward is the mouth. So let's start with our nose, anchor ourselves with the nose. So the nose is going to go up in the air and be a little bit of a triangle like that. And then it's going to come down a little, the mouth, and come at this direction. So I'm kind of air drawing through to show me the angle. And then I'm going down and up a little. So I'm going to go down and up. So down and up just a little. And I'm going to turn back just a little. Make this a little thicker, that part of the mouth. And the line of that bottom jaw goes like that. So there's the line of my bottom jaw. And the head keeps going this way. So the rest of the head keeps going this way. Let me just put a hint of the back part of the muscle there, the fur in its head there. And now let's put the long doggy snout on there. So it's going to go this direction. So I'm going to go this direction. So this direction. Now I'm going to go up and over. So up a little, over and back. And my ear is going to be pointing back that direction. So I might make that line a little thicker for my ear. And then the eye, I'm going to make just a little dash going up. And it's lined up here with this part of this line is the bone, the skull of the wolf, where it elongates for that nose. They get lots of information there in their nose. And sense of smell is so important for them. And that's a lot of room for them to take in that information. And let's see. The neck keeps going down this way. So this way. And then the front, kind of mane and chest there, will be right in here. So right in here. And maybe I'll put a rough line to match my hair, a little jagged line there. So maybe I'll put a jagged little line in there to suggest that hair. And then I'm going back is going to become, I'm going to start up a little because I want this back to go down and then across and down a little for the haunches here. I'm going to do my tail a little different. It's a wolf. Let's have fun with them. With a wolf tail that kind of goes up. And then I'm going to make it a little jagged. Almost looks like feathers or something. The hair falling away. And then this is my shoulder in here. So there's a line that's going to come down and make the top of my front leg, the one on the outside. And where it's going to feet, and the feet are going to be behind the ear. And let's find their stopping point. I like to make a couple little bumps for feet because they're not totally flat. They're not wearing shoes. And then now that I've planted my feet, I can head up to that part of the body. So I'm going to head up there, maybe give it a little flare. something that's a little thicker than other parts of it. Go up and in, up and in. And then this, I don't want it to look like a stick, so I want my leg to flare a little bit. So I want to go up and over. And there's another leg on the other side of that. So it's going to be real similar, but the foot is going to look like it's a little higher on the page because it's on the other side of the body. So let's draw that toe, and there's that leg. Maybe I'll make that leg look a little darker. Maybe I'll put a little bit of flare there for fur. And I'm gonna bring the chest down a little bit. It's gonna go in front of that leg that's on the far side. But that's what's connected to this leg. And now the other leg, I'm going to come down a little, and I'm going to go back a little bit. So here's my farthest back point. And then I'm going to come back, and then I'm headed to a foot that's down here. So I'm going to come down, but I don't want to go farther than this. So I'm going to make the two little bumps where the bottom of the pad of the foot would be, and give it a couple little toes in the paw. And this is going to be kind of a curved line. They're not walking on sticks. And there's a lot of bones in here that are covered by fur, but they have knees like us. It's just covered with fur. That's like their ankle. It's kind of more like they're standing up, way up on their toes. So their ankle is way up there, and their knee is really here. And then let's get that leg on the other side, and let's start with the bottom of it. So this one, you see it's a little higher. So a little higher and a little over. Little bumps. And then it's going to have that same line. And the toes. And that same swoop. Same swoop. And then let's go ahead and make sure our belly connects. If I did a belly way up here, it'd be a really skinny dog, maybe more like a coyote than a wolf. Wolves are furry, and so this chest line that I started here is going to continue here. So there we go. Maybe I'll make some of these lines a little thicker because that variety will kind of create some shading and depth. So I'll make these lines on the lower side be darker, like they're shaded. I'm going to make this line a little thicker, the leg that's behind on the other side. And maybe I'll make this a little thicker too. And make some of this a little thicker. And let's see, the other ear, I could do another little triangle to suggest the ear on the other side. But it looked fine without it. You don't have to do that. And I'm going to go ahead and some of this is fur, but I don't want him to look like he has a barrel. So if you've got a good looking wolf, go ahead and stick with the wolf you have. I'm going to just go ahead and add a couple little jagged places to suggest the fur. And then, like I said, add some variety to those lines. Little details that once you see how it all comes together, it's just really connecting steps and looking at the spaces between things. So there's my wolf. I'll make that line a little fatter there. Yeah, I like that. All right. Come in just a little bit more there. All right, looking like a wolf. Okay, friends, all for art and art for all.